Well, first up this morning, another photo I want you to see. This is Kurt.
Hi, Kurt.
Hi, Kurt.
We know he's watching today.
Yep. A few years ago, I was honored to be his guardian and accompany him to Washington, D.C. to see his memorial. He's a veteran of World War II and one of many veterans who've taken an honor flight to our nation's capital. And our next guest is doing something very special to help our heroes remember their trip. It is a keepsake that can be passed down to loved ones, too.
How neat is this? Therese Hennessy is behind this project. She started a nonprofit called the Honor Scrapbook. Hi, Therese.
Hi.
This is so cool. So what is the Honor Scrapbook?
Well, it is a scrapbook that I designed to donate to every veteran that's been on an honor flight. And it's been about a year in the making, so it's finally come to fruition. And my first flight will be in Wisconsin, will be this Saturday at the Mitchell Airport.
So when you say your first flight, what does that mean? That you'll be there?
I'll be there handing these out
Oh.
personally to each veteran on the flight.
Wow.
And I had a flight on Monday of this week in Indiana, Lafayette at the Purdue University Airport there. And there's 86 veterans.
And those all your scrapbooks
those
and
are
boxes?
the scrapbooks and the boxes, and that was the crowd behind us. And it was really cool because it was an outdoor event.
Okay.
And so if you're used to going to any homecomings, a lot of them are inside. This was outside, so that was kind of fun, and got to see them come down the stairs, and everybody's clapping, and then they receive a photo and medals, and then we were in line next to hand the scrapbook. So
that's so great. One of the things I remember from the honor flight was that there's mail call. So there's a special time during the flight on the way home when veterans receive incredible letters from loved ones, from family, some from friends, some from fellow veterans.
Yeah.
Are those ever included in the scrapbook?
Well, it's pretty much designed for photos, 4x6 photos, but it comes with some inserts already done.
So
and then there's there's blank pieces that you can just put your photos in, and there's places to journal, you know, some things, but pretty much designed so that it's easy. All you have to do is put your pictures in once you get home, and then you have this great keepsake to look at every day, talk about it with, you know,
people
your
who visit,
family and friends, and then be able to pass it down. You know, that's what the whole thing was designed for.
What's embossed on the front there?
That is the logo. It says Honor Scrapbook.
Same thing that's on your shirt. Yeah. So here, let's see it. Let's get a shot of your shirt because you might see it a little bit better.
Yeah, move the book just a little bit. There you go.
So that's what's embossed on the front there. Honor
It's a little bigger.
Yeah,
so,
that's really cool.
Beautiful.
And it's a non-profit that you started,
It is.
right?
I started that so I could help fund this project. And so there's a couple ways that people can help, either a direct donation, or if you purchase an album, let's say you went, you know, when you went, your veteran would have received one, and perhaps you would want one. But they're $29.99, and what happens with that profit, that actually goes to purchase another album for another veteran. So I'm hoping that it just perpetuates.
Yeah.
So for every album that I donate, I can sell one, and then it just is going to keep going.
That is so neat. I love that. I think it's really cool. How did you go on an honor flight before? You said you went.
I didn't. It just started a little over a year ago. There were some ladies shopping, and I own a scrapbook store, and they were shopping for a birthday party, and the person had been in the military, and they were looking at those types of items, and there was just something about them. They were just so proud.
Yeah.
And it just stuck with me through the whole day. And I was driving home listening to WTMJ, and I heard Jonathan Lucra on the radio, and he was talking about his experience on his honor flight, and I thought, you know, wow, what if there could just be a scrapbook that they could just have, and easy, just put your pictures in, and something they can hang on to, you know?
Yes.
Because I picture, you know, I have an 81-year-old dad, and I just picture him maybe sitting there and just looking through it and talking and reliving that day for them. And I just think that would be so cool.
Because it goes by quick.
Yeah.
That's the thing I recall from it. It's a long day, but it goes by really quick. And I think that there's so many things that they want to remember, and things that you can miss too, and that you can see in a picture and recall for people, and then to be able to hand it down to your family members, I think is really, really cool. Yeah. That's great.
So way to use your talents, you know, to serve others. Good for
you.
Know,
thanks for bringing that up, because I think, you know, as you get older and you kind of go through your life, and maybe you're married, maybe you have kids, your career, whatever it is, you know, I think the last couple of years I've reflected back and go, you know, what else am I supposed to do here?
Yeah,
you know,
what purpose?
Like, is there something I'm supposed to be doing? And when this kind of happened, I was like, wow, maybe this is that, you know, where I can really use my talent or and senses to make something better for someone else.
And special for someone else. I think it's wonderful that you're doing that.
It's really
I think it's great too that people, you don't have to be as good at scrapbooking as Therese is. You can still help. And the way to do that is to make a donation or to buy a scrapbook if maybe you have a veteran, a loved one who's gone. So her shop is located in Mukwonago. You can find out more about this effort by going to the honorscrapbook.org. And can people make direct contributions on your site?
Yes, they can.
Okay, the honorscrapbook.org is a great way to help.
Thanks, Therese.
I know.
Great
Thank
to
you
see
guys.
you.
Keep it
Thanks
up.
for your work. It's fantastic.